I just posted a tutorial using this palette, the Huda Mercury Retrograde palette, on my page. Go make sure you like and comment and even tag Huda. I kind of want her to see it, so tag her. So I have an idea. I'm thinking about doing a series of tutorials, minus the cat hair in my eye. But what I'm thinking about doing today is just really going over different techniques of how to do winged liner, the products that are easiest to use, basically just a whole day of winged liner and the how-tos and my best tips that I have. What do you guys think? We're going to do a simple eyeshadow look because honestly, if I was just to do my wing liner with nothing on my eye, it's honestly so much easier. Once you get eyeshadow on your eye, your eyeliner has to kind of glide over it, and I want to help you guys with that. So if you feel that you're starting out with wing liner and you just want to get the hang of it, practice without any eyeshadow on. That's a really, really good tip. So we're just going to start off just with a really simple eye makeup look. I'm going to grab P. Louise shade number 2. This is my more universal shade, the one that if I'm not going to be using bright colors, I just grab this one. If I'm going to stay neutral, I kind of stay closer to my skin tone with my eyeshadow base. So normally I apply my base with a dry blender, but my little guy has blue on him right now and he's out of commission. I need to wash him, but I would have to wait for him to dry because I love applying this base with a dry blender. But for right now, a brush will do. Next up, we're going to take a tiny little touch of translucent powder, and I'm actually going to set the base today. So just tap that over the eyeshadow. Over the eyeshadow base. Just a light layer. I'm going to grab this palette right here. This is the Baby Got Peach. This is probably my favorite little palette from ColourPop. And yes, my discount code does work on this, code ROSE. For a discount, I'm going to grab a Smith 232 fluffy brush. And we're going to go right into this shade here called Perky. And we're just going to dust this through our crease. Using the same exact brush, we're going to go into this shade right here, the darker one. Half baked, just want to make sure. And then we'll just pop this right into the socket. Just add a little bit more dimension. Alright, so this isn't about the eyeshadow. Real fast, I'm just going to grab this shade right here. I'm going to grab Glaze It, and we'll just pop this on with our finger. And then we're grabbing our Sigma E57, and we'll just kind of throw this all over the lid. Remember, this is going to be about the liner, but I want to make sure that we have eyeshadow on because it does get a little more complicated to draw a wing once you have the eyeshadow on. So that's really the only reason I'm doing this. All right, we're about to get started on the wing liner, but I really want to tell you guys that I'm actually loving the Kylie Hydrating Lip Mask. My lips feel a little dry right now. This stuff just knocks it right out. I really and truly am loving this. Okay, sound on, listen to what I'm saying. When you start out with eyeliner, honestly, the easiest one to start with is a brown liner. I'm going to show you 2 of my favorite brown liners. So we have 2 different brown liners. I'm going to do black, but I wanted to let you know that brown is going to be the easiest. I'm going to start with this one. This is the ColourPop liquid liner. It is a pen liner. These are very, very easy to start out with. They draw very easy. Do you see that? You can just kind of do nice flicks. It kind of already wants to do a wing liner flick from the shape. I love the color. I love everything about this. I also love this liner. Is just a very forgiving liner. It's really nice and pigmented, and I've just had really, really, really great results with this one. And I feel if you're just starting out, I would definitely get a pen liner. The pen-like liners like this one are just very easy to control, and you can just start out very small with them, and the smaller the wing, the easier it is, it's going to be to control. So the next liner I'm going to talk about is the Physicians Formula Precision Liquid Eyeliner. You guys know I love the black one, but I also adore the brown one. Now you can see that this is more of a brush tip, and these are great as well. You can do really nice flicks with these. This is a little bit more precise, and this formula is going to be a little bit more wet. So this one's actually going to go over more shimmer glitter shadows a little bit easier, but this one's just going to be just a touch trickier to use. And this one is just going to be darker than the ColourPop one. That's why the ColourPop one is a little easier. The lighter it is, the better. This one is just a little bit darker, so it's just going to be a little bit more spicy to handle, but still much, much easier than black and much easier than gel liner with a makeup brush. So the next trick I'm going to tell you about brown wing liner is to add a brown glitter on top. It's going to really hide any issues with it. Make it pop, just make it look really nice. This one is my favorite brown liner. This one, brown glitter liner, I should say. It's from Dose of Colors and the shade is Darling. It's so good. I wish that they would come out with more of this formula. And you just put this right on top and it's going to hide any mistakes. So if you feel that you might have went a little wild with even your brown eyeliner, just pop a little bit of this on it and it's going to hide any mistakes. And you're just going to have a beautiful glitter wing and it's going to look incredible. Okay, now on to black liners. Are you guys ready to see my favorites? We're going to start with the pins that I have here. Now this is such a wonderful eyeliner. You guys already saw the brown one. I'm loving this formula. I do believe it's one of my favorite formulas. It's so black, but like I said, this one is going to be a little bit harder to use because it's a brush. I'm gonna just wiggle it around here. See how it moves? It really works once you master it. It's a really great brush, but it's a little complicated at first. So with this one, I just love everything about it. The formula, how dark it is, the application. I would say this is right above beginner. Now we're going to get over to what I would use for black eyeliner if I was a beginner. Now believe it or not, when I was a beginner, I just grabbed gel liner from a pot, went in with that bad boy with the brush, went to town. Wasn't that great for like a week and then I mastered it. That's only because I think my hands are incredibly steady. So don't feel bad. Don't even feel bad if you've been doing wing liner for years. I truly believe that it's in just the hand and how steady we can be. But I will say, if you are a beginner, I highly recommend this one. If you'll notice, it's bigger than the first one I showed you, the ColourPop one, and it's a little bit longer. So you have so much precision. You can either fill it in like that or you can just do a quick line. See that? I love everything about the eyeliner. See that? I love it. So this one's from Haus Labs. This is Lady Gaga's makeup. And I have honestly been blown away by this eyeliner. So I am going to be using this on one side today and then I'm going to use a gel liner on the other. I feel like doing two different liners is going to be the best way to show you. So we'll have the beginner eye over here and then we'll have expert over here. Are you guys ready? And we don't want it too far down. We want it right where it naturally rests. All right, are you ready? And I want to show you how I hold it. I hold it just like a pencil. Do you see that? Just like I would be writing. So we're not even going to draw a line yet. I'm going to see where my lash line starts. Now, if you notice that my lash line kind of turns down like that, so we don't want to follow it like this. We don't want to come all the way down here. We want to start about right here. I'm just going to do a dot. See that? And also, if you notice, I brought my eyeshadow very far down. Now, most would think, let's start here. No, we don't want to go there. We're going to come back and clean that up. We want to add lift to the eyes. So we're going to want to just bring it up, up, up. Now, most of the time, you know that Rose just goes in and draws a wild line, but I'm really trying to teach and not just go in. So I wanted to shut my eye and even show you where we've put that dot. I'm curving my eye upwards. Okay, here we go. So I always start by drawing a line from the lash line first. Always from the lash line. Now, I'm not sure if most of you can shut one eye and leave the other open. You guys always tell me that I can do that. I'm some wild woman, I'm sorry. But I'll just take the side of my liner brush. We'll bring it to there. There's our next step. Okay. Now remember, don't worry about it being perfect underneath here. We can always come back and tidy that up. Still holding the liner pen, I'm going to tilt it up. And if you ever notice, I'm using the side of the pen, not just the tip. That's going to be harder to do. If you just use the side, it just makes it so much easier to connect it. You see that? So much easier. And then we can even shut our eye a little. Look at that. And then I use the side to just tap and fill it in. I'm really trying to make this in depth. In fact, I'm going to finish my foundation off camera because I want this to be completely about the eyeliner in every aspect of the eyeliner. Now we are going to use the tip of the brush and we're going to bring it through here. Just really use your lashes as a guide. Okay, so I'm just going to continue to fill in over here. I'm really trying to do this step by step, you guys. And another thing I want to tell you is never tug on your eye. You're going to get a completely different result. Plus, it's just not good for your skin. Try your best not to hold on to your skin. You really and truly don't have to. Just fill this in. Now, no matter what eyeliner I use, I always use black eyeshadow on top. This is my favorite black eyeshadow. It's the Natasha Denona Blackest Black, and I grab a MAC 228 brush. I'm telling y'all, no matter which one I use, no matter what, because this one is so beautifully matte and black already. Watch this. So I'm taking the MAC 228 with the Natasha Denona on top, and we're just going to tap it. And we're not going to go out of the line. Make sure you stay on the eyeliner. Look at that. It's like velvet now. Now remember how I said we can get underneath here a little more messy? Feel free to just kind of get a little messy down here and just really fill in the edge. We're going to come back and clean that, and this is my best tip ever. All right, here we go. We're just going to go right underneath. We're going to clean out the eyeshadow as well. I'm going to get a little bit closer. Oh Lord, too close. Okay. All right, here we go. We're just going to go right underneath. We're going to clean out the eyeshadow as well. I'm going to get a little bit closer. Oh Lord, too close. Okay, so we're just going to go just like this. And that's how we get the perfect, easy version of wing liner. Okay, now what have we learned so far? No tugging, look directly into your mirror. So many good tips. Now, we're going to go over into the wildly frightening pot of gel liner. Are you ready? So I'm already going to mention that whenever you have a pot of gel liner, like the Inglot or the Pretty Vulgar, no matter what happens, I have Inglot Duraline. These just keep your gel liner incredibly smooth. You just put one drop in there and mix it together. Gorgeous. Just really keeps them activated and fresh. Now I am going to show you just a little bit of a trick because I already know that gel liner can be extremely intimidating. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and grab a Sephora Pro Bent liner brush and the Natasha Denona Blackest Black eyeshadow. Are we ready? You following me? We're going to go right into the eyeshadow and we're just going to map out the shape that we are after. You could do this with your liner pen as well. You can do this anytime you want. Remember, this doesn't have to be perfect. We're just kind of mapping it out. You can really control eyeshadow a lot better than you can control gel liner or even a pen liner. So just map out your shape with a little bit of black eyeshadow and a Pro Bent liner brush. Not only are you going to be able to follow this guideline better, but your gel liner is actually going to cling to it, and it's actually just going to go right where you map it out. I mean, obviously within guidelines, and we're not over here. Okay, it's happened once or twice. I'm going to grab Inglot gel liner. This is the original top of the line, still my all-time favorite gel liner. This is the shade number 77. And we're just going to do one drop of the Duraline. Just do one drop right in there. We're just going to mix this all in here. I'm just kind of reactivating it. I really want y'all to see. You can kind of see how it just goes to a really nice texture. Okay guys, so I like to just really make sure my brush is nice and pointy. So I'm just going to make sure I'm reshaping it on the back of my hand and it's not flat and it's just perfectly. I'm going to go ahead and always remember, don't look down, don't look up, don't stretch your eye. Just look straight on into your mirror. So we're just going to go ahead and follow what we have going on here. See how much easier that is? And then we'll just fill it in. And we'll correct it as needed. But honestly, with that black eyeshadow, it just makes it so much easier. Do you see how dark that already is? This is why I always go back to gel liners. They just start out so much darker and so much more pigmented. Now, I haven't added any more product to my brush or anything. I'm just kind of going in and making sure that we cover up the eyeshadow. Having to just start with the gel liner. Now, if you notice, look at how much darker this one already is than this one. And I haven't even added eyeshadow. I'm going to add the same exact eyeshadow with the same exact brush that we already mentioned, just right on top. Even though you really don't have to, but you might as well. Who doesn't want the blackest liner possible? I see all your questions about hooded eyes. Honestly, the best tip I can give you is to do the eyeshadow first, and even just do it with eyeshadow. You will really be able to map it out and create the shape that you're looking for. And even though it might see, I have semi-hooded eyes, but if it's all about looking straight into the mirror, but honestly, I would definitely use the eyeshadow. All right, let's clean up underneath this eye. There we go. All right, guys, that's all my tips on winged liner. They look pretty even. Now remember, they're not going to be perfectly even because no matter what, unless you're just that perfect, symmetrical, flawless person, and I don't want to talk to you if you are, but if you are, then they will be. But for the most part, we're really and truly not. So don't stress if they're not just absolutely flawless. Remember, you're just going to notice it. No one else is going to notice. I already have enough on here. I don't want any of this to be deleted. So like I said, I'm going to finish my foundation and everything else off camera today. And I hope this really helped. Share this with someone. Maybe it can help them. And of course, this will be saved to my highlights.